Hey guys, I just want to put a quick how-to video up on a leaking faucet I did the other day. Thought I'd let you look at my dog while I'm giving you this quick intro. It's a long video. I hesitated to even put it up, but just so you know, and if you don't want to watch the whole thing, it was a leaky faucet, and I went a long way around. Just ended up putting a valve, pulling that whole valve out. You'll see early on, I just replaced that valve. It was about a $10, $12 valve. So if you got the same problem, the man at the plumbing store told me 100 times out of 100, it's that valve. So just replace the valve. So that's the gist of what this, 20-minute video is gonna be. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll put a thing up at the end to make it easier to subscribe, and I would appreciate it. All right, here's the how-to video for fixing this leak. See, the water's all the way off, and we got a drip. Here, let me make the sound effects. You'll love this. Ferris Bueller, or his buddy, taught me that. So here we go. First things first, cut off the water underneath. You don't have to forget this but one time before you realize it's very pretty important. Taking stuff loose and flooding the house, even if it's just for a second. These are tight, man. Goodness gracious. Valve didn't want to turn, but there it goes. Okay, water's off. And you do want to make sure that water is off. Now there should be, I always look for a little Allen wrench, or Allen screw, but I think that little cap will come off. I think. Tear it up. There it is. I was gonna say I've never done this before, so bear with me. Alright, cap just pops off with a little flathead screwdriver. And now you can see what I've got. I gotta get a Phillips, pull that out. I've got a drill in the other room. Also got one of these, a Manuel screwdriver. I'm gonna pull this screw out. Okay, this should slip right off. Like I said in one of my other videos, I like to keep my stuff in order. That way I put it back on it the same way. Now, see if this comes off. Put it over there. Oh wow, this is like in a, I've done these in bathrooms, bathtubs. Now, I don't know, man, I don't even know if I've got what I need to fix this. Okay, this will go here. I'll pull this out. Man, that's probably gonna be, God, that's gonna be a valve. That is not what I expected. All right, I'm gonna try to get channel locks. I was not expecting that. I was hoping to find these and not that valve. I don't know if I can fix this right now or not, if I've got the parts. I've got one of those valves on my truck, my trailer I mean, but who knows if it's the right one. Huh. I'm just looking. I thought this valve was going to pop out of here. Huh. Well,
I don't know. There's a couple of screws underneath here. I guess I'm gonna take those loose and see what happens. There's a screw here and here. Not what I was expecting, but I'm gonna stop her up so I don't lose anything down the drain. I really don't know what to look for now. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, good. The valve did come out. Gotta be careful, man. You don't want to. I don't like forcing things, but anyway, that's the valve that popped out of there. And like I said, I've done two of these in bathtubs, but I hadn't messed with one in a sink. I'm gonna pause the video. I've got a valve in my truck and I don't think this is it. So I can either try to clean this up or I can go buy a new one. So I'm just gonna pause and be right back. Okay, I don't have on my truck another valve to replace this. What I am gonna do is this little grommet gasket seal, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods, it was right in here. I do have some of these. I'm gonna try to replace these and clean it up and just see if that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one off. There's another one right here. I'm gonna get those off, and I don't know if you can see that old junk in there. I'm just going to clean this thing up and see if I can get it fixed. If not, I got to run to the plumbing supply. And I did not say Lowe's or Home Depot, because if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and try to find one of these valves, you're going to have to get lucky. Because when you ask for help, they're going to say, well, you might find there's a couple of guys in there I talk to that know their stuff, but a lot of times you're going to get somebody to say, oh, no, we're out of those. In other words, I don't know. So go to the plumbing store. Alright, I've already got one of these gaskets back on, but down here's where the other one goes. Been trying to clean this up and see that there's some green, just build up algae or some kind of gunk. Anyway, just cleaning that out. And I have this plumbing kit, just bought it, but it's got a lot of different size rings in there. So I found this is the old one, this is the new one, and you can even see, I don't know if you can see on the video, but I can see that the new one has got just a little more size to it, so maybe this will fix the problem. I'm just gonna pop this back on and around there. See, so we got a new gasket here, a new gasket here. Now these pieces, it's like a half piece. It was on this. I don't have any kind of replacement for that, but I did clean it up and I got that back on, and it's not real good and clean, but I don't have any kind of, I need some degreaser or something. But anyway, I'm gonna put those back on. I'm hoping these two gaskets are gonna do the trick. So everything's on. You know, I'm not sure which way this valve was in there now that I think about it. As you can see, there's a hole on that side and not on that side. So the good news is I got a 50-50 chance. And it might not even matter. So just trying to see if there's anything that will tell me to put it in one way or the other. Well, I'm just going to put it in. Best I know, 50-50 chance. I want to go so far. I don't want to push it too hard. That's not going. I'm going to pull that back out. I don't want to force it any more than I already have. gracious, that's tight. I'm gonna use my light. Shine in that hole. I don't know what all's in there. Oh yeah, try it again. I did turn it 180 degrees. Just is not wanting to go lower than that. I don't think that's all the way in. This piece is gonna have to get back in there, and it is not ready yet. Why is it not going? I don't like doing this. Huh. Well, it's a bummer. I know it's not in there yet, or this key would go in. Let's pull it out and look. I don't see anything on here stopping me. Feel anything? Really need a flashlight. Sorry, I know it seems like nothing's going on, but I'm looking down in the hole to see if there's anything holding it up. And I just don't see anything. Turn it 45 degrees and just try something. Come on in there. Well, shucks. I don't understand why it won't go on down. It is not ready yet. Okay, I'm going to stop the video and go back and look at the video to where, before I pulled it out, make sure I'm doing it right. Alright, I backed the video up. I don't know that I saw anything, but it did make me think. I don't know if you can see this, but this key has got to go here. So this valve has got to go down far enough for this key to fit in right there. So I don't know what I got to do other than get this valve lower. So this part right here, that edge right there, has got to get down in where that groove right there is, because this key will slip in there, and it's not going to go until that valve is seated all the way down in there. Maybe I ought to put a little oil to help it. If this doesn't go this time, it just totally stopped right there. If I keep on, I'm gonna break it. I do not want to do that. You know, I've got some oil sitting right here. I don't know, I don't think it's anything wrong with spraying oil on it. Man, that's tight. Everybody's seen this before. So, water might be a little oily. Not spraying as much as it sounds like. Can's about empty. Alright. Got it all oiled up. Now my hands are slick. Go, baby, go. Not yet. There's something holding that thing. I'm gonna break this valve short as the world. Sorry guys, I didn't mean for this video to drag on this long, but this is real life, I guess. And for me, it doesn't always go easy the first time around. I hate to hit this thing valve. It just needs a little bit. It ain't moving. Wow. What is the deal? Alright, my camera cut off on me and it's showing I got 3 minutes. But what I ended up doing, the little rubber seals, gaskets that I put on, I pulled the valve out, took those off, and just put it in without them, just to see if it would go, and it slipped right in. So then I took my new gaskets off and put some smaller on there, tried to put it in, it wouldn't move. So, short of running to the store, all I can do now is I cleaned up the two that were on there, cleaned them up real good, and it slid right back in. So I'm gonna try to put this back together real quick. And the reason I say real quick is because my camera is running out of space. Oh goodness, now it ain't gonna go. I don't think it's in there quite enough, or turned or something, darn it. Always something. Yeah, it's not quite in there. There, it moved just a hair. That might be all I need. Oh, yeah, okay. Put that back on. I gotta get this little piece back on. This little piece. I'm just putting things back on in the order that I took them off, the way I set them over here on to the side. Okay, I'm gonna put my screw back in. Now, I don't even know if this is gonna work because I didn't replace anything. I just cleaned it up. But a lot of times, cleaning things up goes a long way. I'm cutting the water back on. I saw a bulge pop up on the bottom right there. I'm gonna cut some water on and start with me. Wow. Sucker is leaking like a sieve. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some things because those valves that I put in aren't holding. Not valves, that valve and those seals. I was hoping not to have to run to the store. This is the second day I've been here and I had to go to the store one time for parts. But now I gotta go again. So I'm just putting these screws back in. They didn't really do anything. Yeah, it's leaking out the top bad. Sure. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, but that's just the way it goes. Nothing's ever perfect. I guess this is the real deal. Anyway, once I get back from the store, I'll start up again. Alright, I'm going to get back to it. I went and bought a new valve. This is the old one. This is the new one. Got this from the plumbing supply store in town. This valve was $9, I think. He said there's a direct clone for $12. I mean a direct match for $12. This has a clone stem for $9. I bought the clones before and they work just fine. And the guy at the plumbing supply said that when this will fix the leaky faucet. So let's see if this thing will go down in there and do right. Yep, popped right in there. So learn something every day. I'm just gonna get it down in there a little bit further until I can get this key in there. Let me show you what I'm doing here. This key slides in once you get it far enough, and it locks it in. Alright, now I'm just going to put it back together, and I hope it works. I don't know what else it would be. I'm just putting my pieces back on, just whatever was on there I'm putting back. That's on. I'll put this little thing back on. Like I said earlier, I keep everything lined up in order, so there's no guessing when it's time to put things back on. Tighten that up before I put the cap back on. I'm gonna cut the water on and see what happens. I feel pretty good about this working. Okay, cold water's on. Hot water is on. Alright, now I see this is leaking just a hair, but it's not because of anything else. I'm just going to pull up on this, but see, it's not dripping anymore. That's a good sign. Yeah, see, that was just a couple of tight pulls on that. But anyway, looks good. No drips. And that's it. So I went a long way around just so that we could replace that valve, but I didn't have the valve with me, so I tried to save it. And I even asked the guy at the plumbing place, is there ever any saving those valves? And he said, nah, not really. So that was it. Replace the valve, pull it out, pop a new one in, good to go. The only frustrating part is that you got to drive to the hardware store to get it. But thank you very much.